There's only one diet on earth that I haven't tried yet, and it's the Jenny Craig diet. I'm not gonna do it, don't worry, but I'm just saying it is the healthiest.
I am a vegan, you are a loser.
So we've come to a crossroad, the likes of which we've never seen before. I am on the fence, just tightrope walking my way through the diet world. There's the juicing fruit path and the carny meat path. And right now, I'm just so confused and lost that I'm doing both of them at the same time. Just juicing, hippie, fruit, raw vegan, also eating lots of meat. Now, while it is a nice balance, the cleansing of the fruits, the hydration, the alkalizing, and then the building muscle boy meats, it's nice and it's working. It's just, I can't eat anything. What the hell happened to my gut sack? I used to eat whatever the hell I wanted. On this journey, it's been a strange, lots of ups and downs, but there was a point. I remember watching this girl, Audra. I don't know if she still makes videos. I will look her up after this. And she made a video something like, don't be afraid of eating like whatever, some gluten or something sometimes. It's like, just relax. Nothing's gonna happen. Just go for it. And I was like, you know what? I'm so afraid. I was just doing like such whole foods, never cheating on anything. Fruits and potatoes and stuff like that. And then I was like, okay. And I bought some processed something. I don't even remember what it was. And that led me down this path of just eating whatever the heck I wanted as a vegan. Processed. I was making those cheeseburgers and going to vegan festivals. And I don't feel like my health was that bad. Whereas now, if I eat something, it's like I get pain. Something went haywire along this journey. I think either the carnivore diet killed off all my good bacteria, or like the 90-day juice fast, that might have done some weird shit. 21-day water fast. But somehow we've got ourselves in this mess where like if I eat a cantaloupe, I'll get pain and bloating. And it's like, I can't even eat God's fruits. The one food he said we could eat, and I eat it and I die of the snake venom. Why? So recently I removed the fruits and just did like 2 weeks of green juices and meats, and my digestion got so much worse that I was like, that ain't the right path. That is Satan's lounge. That is terrible. Like it just clogged. Nothing moves ever. So we're just back on fruit juices and meats, and I'm in a conundrum now. I see it. The crossroads is ahead of us. It's either we go down a John Rose hippie path again with slight amounts of meat. Trust me, he approves. Or carnivore. I just watched an interview that Anthony McAfee, don't quote me on that name. He's an MD carnivore guy. He did an interview with Sean Baker. I listened to it and I'm like, these guys are jocks. Just a bunch of meathead jocks who are like, I could lift this football, bro. And then I carried it for like 30 yards. You wouldn't believe it. I'm so strong. And then Sean Baker was like, I'm strong too, bro. I could lift so many things and carry them. We're so strong. Like that, it was an hour of that. Whereas you watch some of these juice fasters and they're on next levels of consciousness, regenerating grass with their cotton skirts. Like they're trying to better the planet. Whereas like Sean Baker's trying to pound the dirt and see how big of a hole he can make. It's just two different awarenesses. And so which one do I want to follow? Like I never feel at home in the meat community, but I seem to need it, at least a little bit. Whereas I like the hippie vibes of my vegan homies, but I don't feel good as a vegan. So like my gut, if I could just handle some tofu or something, a little more vegan protein, I would be on that path. But what happened in here? So that brings us to the decision coming. This is the only hope for us here. I fast for 3 days and 3 nights and pray to our Lord for answers on which direction to take, and it will be clear to thou'st. The answers will come. At some point, it's like, yes, do this. Information will come to me from somewhere, and I will trust it, that it's right and not Satan. Because Satan, he comes in there, and he's like, oh, try this. Try donkey meat. It's like, no, Satan. Slither thou'st. Just a little side rant on the Bible. The New Testament, I'm finished. Fantastic book. I highlighted so many different passages. I'm going to read that again with my little brackets. The book of John or something. There was one book. The whole book was like, wow. The whole thing was like, yep, there it is. So I'm starting to read the Old Testament now. And it's just like, what happened? What is this Old Testament about? It's like, and then you will burn the sheep and offer it to me. Set fire to the fat, and when you cut its neck, drip blood on your ears and your feet, and bring it into the tabernacle to sacrifice to thy Lord. If you don't, you can eat it for 3 days. If you eat it on that third day, though, if you eat that sheep meat that you burnt to offer me on the third day, no. Second day, okay. You eat that, that's fine. Eat it on the third, no. And then there's passages like, he who eats the oxen fat, you're dead to me. And then the next chapter is like, oh, eat whatever you want. What the fuck? I might turn this into a Bible confusion channel next. That's the next journey here. Trying to understand what the hell happened there. With all the blood sacrifices. Why? There's chapters of it. Over and over. Sacrifice this for this. Oh, if you sin, oh, bring this meat. Oh, try to find 2 turtle doves. If you can't find a sheep to slaughter. Bring little doves and break their necks. Who is that God? That's a weird one, that guy. Still, I do plan on praying to him on Sunday. So Sunday to Tuesday, I will fast and get the answers and bring them to you as a guru ascended. So look forward to that, and just thumb up the video while you're here. You could thumb it down if you once prayed to your buddy Stan and you asked him if he could pay you money for troubled deeds. Well, that never pays off in the end, does it? Doing Satan's work may bring you coins in the short term, but how much are those coins worth in hell? Less. Yeah, less than on earth. You don't even know the inflation rates down there in hell. They're big. They're big. Your coin doesn't go as far as you thought. So you sold out. Millionaire up here, bringing your coins down there. That barely gets you a bachelor apartment near a lake of fire. Is it worth it? These are the things we have to weigh. I'm going to leave. Freak Scent shirt. Love you, Charlie. I'm going to go. Subscribing. Bible Confusion channel. Wow. I'm going to go.